here. Let's go and see cryptocurrencies. Let's go and see what's going on with Bitcoin. From Bitcoin today. El Salvador. Bitcoin Standard author joins Bukele's office. Wonderful. NFT for Bitcoin. Bitcoin threatens Ethereum as it claims second spot in NFT sales. Wow. Bitcoin is propelled to secure the second spot for NFT sales, surpassing competitors like Solana and Cardano. My goodness. And Bitcoin has only had NFTs for what, like a month now? Wow. That is amazing, guys. Absolutely beautiful energy there, I must say. Let's go and see what's happening in altcoins. So we were on altcoins. Optimism continues to die. How's it going? What's up? What's happening there? Blessed beautiful souls. Kiara Cass here today with the Crypto Bliss Show every day and every way, making you more money in the market. Guys, I hope you are doing very, very well and exceptional and abundant today. You guys can see it's freezing here in South Africa. I'm wearing my coat for the past few days now. It is, I don't quite know how to describe it. It's warm enough to be outside in a small jersey, but inside in the shade, where there's no sun or anything, it's freezing. I'm sure you guys all know about that. Offices can sometimes be really cold. So beautiful energy here. Thank you to all my wonderful subscribers. I did hit the 666 mark last night. Obviously, I lost a subscriber. I'm sorry to you that you didn't enjoy the channel, but thank you to every single one of you that are here today, that are enjoying the channel. I really appreciate you all very, very, very much so. And you guys can see I've been doing quite a bit of Bitcoin videos. Something big is coming. Bitcoin is in deep danger. This is the target. So we're going to go and talk a little bit more about that in today's video. But I am going to go and share a few articles and a few other things with you today. But before we do that, let's go and quickly have a look at the crypto index. The market cap is at 1.174 billion. Trillion, excuse me, and 0.9% down for the day. Volume is 36.9 billion, excuse me. Wow, we're sub 27 again on BTC. That's not a good sign. We're still holding strong on Ethereum above 1800. That is a good sign. So maybe money is going to come out of Bitcoin and into other altcoins. That could be pretty interesting. That would be absolutely amazing. So BNB is 304.14. XRP is at 50 cents. Wow, XRP. I'm still in my XRP trade. Cardano, I'm not in because obviously this market crashed a little bit yesterday. We knew that. Dogecoin 7 cents. I'm waiting to get into a Dogecoin trade. I cannot wait because we're going to see a huge pump in Dogecoin in the next few days, I'm sure. 89 cents in Polygon. 20.60 cents Solana. Wow, Litecoin is holding nice and strong there. I think Litecoin is actually getting ready to make a good, strong trade. It would be a good idea to get into that trade. Polkadot at 522. Binance or BES, Shiba 852. AVAX 1404. AVAX still hasn't really done much. Uniswap at 502. Chainlink at 644. And Cosmos at 1031. So not much difference in most of those, but still pretty decent today. Fear and Greed Index is at 52, so it's 1 point up from yesterday. Not that much of a big difference. The Fear and Greed Index, gosh, Pulse and Hex just keep dropping, still continuously just keep dropping. That's interesting to see Render dropping. These are the bubbles against Bitcoin, so please remember that. You can see Quant is absolutely annihilating against Bitcoin, and I'm going to go and show you the chart right at the end for Quant. So make sure to stay here on the video right to the very end so that you can get a little beautiful inspection on Quant. And are you early enough to buy into Quant at this level that it is right now? Guys, I also did an Algorand video for you. It was meant to be launched this morning, but when I was editing it, I heard it had no sound. And because in South Africa we got load shedding for 10 hours a day, when I get back home, I unfortunately I don't have the means to make more videos for you guys at home, obviously because I need the internet, and when the area is down, there's absolutely no reception whatsoever. So none of it is very helpful at all. And then Optimism fell 14.9%, which is great. I would definitely start coming to consider buying that in maybe the next few days to weeks, and just typically because against Bitcoin that could pump quite nicely. Grits is also pumping, XRP is pumped, and Litecoin is pumped, and XDC is pumped. So wow, guys, I'm sad that I missed out on this pump, but that's a great pump there for XDC. Then on the daily coin, let's go and look at the daily coin for now, guys. So Cardano meme coin SNEX surpasses 100 million in market cap and records a new high. Wow, well done. It's probably a good coin to consider getting in. And let's go and see here. Let's go and see cryptocurrencies. Let's go and see what's going on with Bitcoin. From Bitcoin today. El Salvador. Bitcoin Standard author joins Bukele's office. Wonderful. NFT for Bitcoin. Bitcoin threatens Ethereum as it claims second spot in NFT sales. Wow. Bitcoin is propelled to secure the second spot for NFT sales, surpassing competitors like Solana and Cardano. My goodness. And Bitcoin has only had NFTs for what, like a month now? Wow. That is amazing, guys. Absolutely beautiful energy there, I must say. Let's go and see what's happening in altcoins. So we were on altcoins. Optimism continues to dump ahead of imminent token unlock. So you see, people are locking the tokens because, Anyways, XRP breaks 50 cent level ahead of court battle resolution. Ripple's court battle with the SEC intensifies, fueling XRP's price surge as supporters anticipate a verdict. Luna C devs share parity upgrade roadmap ahead of Binance burn. Solana has potential to be Apple of crypto. Wow, that's phenomenal. Co-founder Gokal claims Apple is known for user experience and performance, and Solana wants to emulate that. That's amazing, Solana. Wow, guys. Wow. Okay, all of this is all pretty much the news that we've read past a few days, so we'll leave that for now. Let's go and see what CoinDesk is basically saying. 5 years after the 500k Ethereum wager between Joe Lubin and Jimmy Song, who won? Well, this dude doesn't look too happy. He looks extremely happy. So I guess who won? But I don't know who those are. I haven't been in the space that long. Bitcoin crypto prices brace for downturn in coming liquidity shock, observers say. So USD issuer Circle has ditched all US treasuries from 24 billion reserve fund amid the debt ceiling showdown. Wow. This is crazy stuff, guys. You see here, Dogecoin chart pattern suggests volatility explosion ahead. Bitcoin recedes to 27k as Fed's master favors unbaited tightening. So there's a lot of stuff going on in the market, guys. Binance reevaluating roles after reported job cuts. Who won the Ethereum wager between... Okay, don't worry about that. Now, okay, guys, if you guys are enjoying the content, we're going to have a look at the charts now. Please remember to smash the likes up on the video. You guys know that it helps the algorithm on the channel. I really would appreciate that very, very much from you all. And if you are watching and you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe because you will definitely benefit. Talk to the other subscribers in the community and the channel. You guys will see that you will absolutely benefit from all of that beautiful energy. So let's go and have a quick squiz at the dollar. So this is the dollar on the 4 hour. Not really much change from yesterday. But I am going to start saying to you now that on the 4 hour, we are starting to make a little bit of a bearish pattern here. Normally the channel, if it breaks, then normally, so if it breaks this area here, then normally the channel would just fall down to the bottom of the channel. And it could essentially come back to here, which is where it tested, failed, broke through, kind of broke through, retested, and then pumped. So we could be looking for something like along those lines. Let's leave those two little lines there for us to see what happens with the Dixie. Okay, that's the Dixie. In fact, let's go and see what the Dixie did on the monthly, because the Dixie on the monthly actually pulled back like a crazy mofo, man. Okay, so... Okay, we haven't got a new monthly candle yet. I think that will only happen when the market opens today, but this is a reversal doji candle, pretty much, and we have had a strong buy candle here. Let us go and see if we can add some volume indicator here. I don't know why we don't have the volume indicator here. Okay, let's get the indicator volume. It doesn't want to give us volume. Wonder why. No volume data. The data vendor doesn't provide volume data for this symbol. Okay, well that sucks for that, but no problem. So you can see that on the monthly time frame, you know, we've pulled down quite nicely and we're finding a bit of support here. So we could essentially go a little bit longer. Stocks, S&P, guys, I've left the EMA ribbon and the 200 moving average, 200-day moving average, and check where we are right now. So we're above the ribbon. The ribbon's trying to open. We're above this support level. So I'm going to say to you right now that we're very likely now officially in a range between these two zones. And until we see some action from the non-farm payrolls, which will probably move us out of this zone. Otherwise, the non-farm payrolls, we could end up having a very strong wick to, so open, strong wick to the up, strong wick to the down, and we could have a candle that kind of closes something like this. On the daily time, on the time frame. So that would be very interesting to see. Now, this is hectic because we are above this zone here. So it has essentially broken out. So we've retested and we've bounced off of the EMA ribbon, the 200 EMA ribbon, the EMA ribbon. And the 200 is down here. So if we were to collapse, we would probably come and find some support here. And that would be an absolutely critical zone. And look at that level, guys. You can see that. So if we had to break the 200, we would literally probably come back down here. Now, I watched some Gareth Soloway, his video yesterday that he did. I definitely see what he's saying. And the majority of the time, okay, let's go and point something out here. The majority of the time, what he said was, let me just go and give you an example of what he said. So let's come back here to 2000. If we can go to 2000 very, very quickly, guys. I'll promise you we won't be terribly long here. Okay. But look at this. Okay. Now, just keep in mind, okay, just keep in mind here what's happened. So we had a crazy, boom, 29% down, and then we had a crazy 20 from that level. Sorry, he was doing it on the weekly. So he said 29% down. Yeah, you see it. This is not even 29% down, and then from the bottom up, we had a 22%. What he was basically showing us is that every single time we had a collapse, okay, to the 200, we had here's another one, 20% down, and then 15% up. Okay, so he was basically showing that every time there was a fall, the rally up was pretty much of the same value, okay, in terms of the push-up. So right now, and look, that also happened in C19. You can see that. Look at this. We had a massive drop all the way to 35% down, okay, and then we had an immediate pullback up to, about 40%. So you can see we're in the same position right now. So we've had from the top here, we've had a 27% drop. And to the top here, we've had a 22% rally. So 27% would kind of bring us up to this target here that I was talking about a little while ago. And then at that point, there is a bit of resistance there. Could we find that we would fall down? Okay. Perhaps, and lose that momentum that we've had, because we are very overbought now on the stocks, and it is time on the RSI to sell stocks already and buy dollars. So isn't that interesting why the dollar is starting to make its rally back up, right? Because people are starting to come back into the dollar and getting rid of their stocks again. But it's very interesting because the dollar on the daily is very overbought, so it's time for a retracement. And I wouldn't be surprised if it came down to my blue line once again. Let's go and see BTC dominance. BTC dominance, guys, this is showing us something very, very significant here. Now, how absolutely crazy is this? Guys, remember to like my video. And if you guys want to trade with me, please hit my Bybit link down below. It'll give you a $30,000 deposit in the description below. Go and check it out, guys. Please remember to subscribe and like my video and share the channel. So very interesting. The 200 EMA on ribbon is all the way down here at the 44.5% on BTC, which is what I said to you guys in my video yesterday. This video here, go and check it out if you missed it. I said that this was a very strong level of support. We had one level of support at 24,500. Then the next level of support was 21,000. So this would bring us down to 21,000, no doubt about it, if the Bitcoin price came down here. Now, guys, I don't think we're going to be here for very long, because every time we hit we were above the 200 and we hit the bounce off the 200. Look at us, we fake ass out and then we immediately rally back up. Now, let's just have a quick squiz at what this looks like. So we came down 3% from there, and then we rallied 10% from there. So if we were to come down, I don't think this is going to be 3%. That's going to be about 7%. And then if we had to rally 10%, guess what? 10% would break an all-time high. At that point, I'm going to tell you that we're probably going to come up here. But this is BTC dominance. Now, I'm talking about the Bitcoin price there. So BTC dominance, yesterday had a sell on the UT bot. Now, isn't this very interesting? Let me zoom in a little bit here so that you guys can actually see this. So first of all, we're at the bottom of the ribbon now. Okay, so we've tested the ribbon this morning on today's candle. The volume is very strong right now. We're under this level of resistance. We're also under this level of resistance. We faked out, pulled back, and we're busy testing this support zone right here, which, how ironic is it that it literally lines up perfectly with the bottom of the EMA, the last support zone. Okay, so right now we're in the last support zone. If we break that support zone, hasta la vista, we're coming down here to at least the 45 level, and I say that we will probably meet up with the 200 MA somewhere around that level, which would be wonderful and amazing, and we would kind of have that level of support there. Okay, so that would be great. If we do fail that, then we will definitely head down right to the 44% level, like I have been saying previously over here. So let's go and actually have a look at the Bitcoin chart, and then I will show you two things that actually matter. So now, guys, if you're in trading, the video that I did the other day with Crypto Kid, we spoke about this pattern. Okay, I'm gonna have to reload the chart for us. Just give me a seckie. Sometimes, you know, when you leave the computer on and it just doesn't really come back to where you want it. So let's go on to the 4 hour, because that's what I wanted. Okay, I'm going, wow, look at that, eh? Isn't that perfect? The 4 hour faked out of the 200, pulled back down off the 200. Now we're at a difficult zone, because essentially we should be buying at the RSI zone here. Now, this line here did basically state to us that there was resistance there. And if we did this, because here was a little horizontal, and look at that. How interesting is that little triangle pattern there, right? Literally at the 200 EMA on the 4 hour time frame was in that pattern and was telling us to get out if we broke that level. And I'm sure if you took a short, that would have been amazing. But right now you can see the market is very volatile. We've got strong sell volume, sell pressure, but yet the RSI is reset and ready to make a new pump, which would essentially tell me that we found support somewhere along that zone right there. Okay. And that we should probably come and retest at the very least. And this is why I'm not taking a trade in Bitcoin right now. We should come and take a retest to that point. If we fail again, then we're breaking down here for sure, guys. I'm just giving you a very strong heads up that that's likely what could happen. So I'll leave those lines there for you for the moment. The EMA ribbon is down there. On the monthly time frame on the ribbon for Bitcoin, as expressed in my video yesterday. Oh, wow. Bravo. We've now actually closed 2 candles, monthly candles, above the EMA ribbon. Okay, guys, that for me on your higher time frame is confirmation of a much stronger move in the months to come. This is the start of this month's candle. Very, very much doji-like right now. It's had a little bit of a pump, had a little bit of a dump, pretty much sitting on that support level, kind of in the 3rd, 4th EMA line. Okay, support level. That is phenomenal, guys. Now, isn't it interesting that on the monthly, my support zone that I've been talking about at the 24,000 level, okay, is right at the bottom of the EMA ribbon. Isn't that very interesting? Guys, if you find this video and this content amazing, please smash that like button. I want to see you guys obliterate it. Okay, obliterate it. Just like we are obliterating these trades. Phenomenal. Look at that. Look at this beautiful pattern that formed here. And right now we're just busy testing. If this candle doesn't break this candle, I'm probably going to be very confident that we'll have a small long position opportunity at about 3%. If you're taking a 10x trade, that's 30%. Get in and out the market. Even if you just make 10%, guys, 10% is plenty. But the one thing that I want to point out to you is that we're now officially back under the ribbon. If we start to see the ribbon cross down on the 4 hours, then the likelihood is that we will go to that support zone at 24K is what I've been saying. Now, let's go and just talk about trading, right? Just as the example, if we were to take a trade, we would take a trade probably from about this zone. And I would say at the maximum, it would hit us there. And then there's where our stop loss would be. So look at that. That's a 7.2 to 1 trade. That's a good trade, guys. So if you do want to trade it, it is a good trade. Use my Bybit link down below and get yourself $30,000 deposit bonus. Now, you're only 0.43% in terms of a stop loss, which is amazing. Because what I'm about to show you will tell you how to manage your risk properly. And that's a 3.1% trade. Okay, let's go and see this chart here. Okay, so basically, so this is the gains that are needed to recover from a loss. So in other words, if you take this trade and it fails on you and you lose this trade, you've lost 0.43%, which is not bad in comparison. So let's use this. In fact, this is a better chart. Okay, so so I'm just giving you two different charts. If you lose 1%, okay, you need 1% to gain your money back. If you lose 5%, you need about 5.4% to gain your money back. If you lose 10%, you need 11% to gain your money to just break even. Not make profit, break even. Now look at the mood that it's telling us. That if we're at this level, under this blue zone, it's okay. Because that's risk management, right? The maximum risk we're willing to take is 10% on a trade. If we go here, we start to get a little bit iffy and grumpy. If we start to go here, we're like, fuck, I need to make my money back. If we're here, this is where sometimes people, they really get very upset and then they start to revenge trade and then they lose even more money. So you don't want to lose 80% of your money. You don't even want to lose 15% of your money. You just want to manage your risk. And my personal view is good risk management is maximum 10% for sure. But the average trade is 1 to 5, maybe 6% at the most. Honestly, guys, that is a good place to consider managing your risk. Now, that is what that is right there. That's a good trade. If that works out in our favor, that is a good trade. Okay, so let's go and have a look at Quant against Bitcoin, like I said. So Quant, okay, sorry, this is Quant Tether. So look how Quant actually broke out of its line, guys. Out of its long-standing line. Okay, in fact, let me move it on to the daily so you can actually see that. Quant broke out. Okay, officially. Quant is going to come up. No doubt about it. Next level is 165. Next level is 220. Next level, 280. Next level, 417. Beyond that, we will see new all-time highs for Quant. Let's go and see Quant against Bitcoin. And this is on the weekly time frame. Guys, this is phenomenal. Look at the RSI. Okay? The RSI told us here to buy Quant with our Bitcoin. Guess what? Boom! Smashed! It didn't tell us to sell until we were right there. Okay? That was a boom. Let's go right to that point. Okay? Because that's where it was telling us to sell and get the fuck out. 470% more Bitcoin than you had when you started. So, as much as I love the coins, you're trying to farm Ethereum and Bitcoin and the top altcoins essentially. Like Quant is a very, very beautiful altcoin, but the more Quant we make, the more Bitcoin we can make, the more Bitcoin we make, the more Quant we can make essentially. So this took us from the 6th of June 2022 all the way to the 10th of October, the 17th of October. It told us to sell. Okay, so that is June to July, July to August, August to September. That's 4 months, guys. You literally 100% your 120%ed your Bitcoin every single month for 4 months in a row. Okay. Then on top of it, You sold your Bitcoin and you sold your quant into Bitcoin, and then now you made more Bitcoin coming down here. Boom! What did you make? 68% more Bitcoin. Plus you had already more quant to make more Bitcoin with. Hope you guys enjoyed the channel. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you very, very much so. If you guys enjoy the content, please remember to like, subscribe, and share my channel.